So, 5 weeks to the day since we left England to get here. We stand here in Curitiba for the Socceroos' final game. It's match day 3. We've got Spain, we know we're out, but our heads are high. We've had some great games, and today, well, I want to use this as a chance to show how much football has grown in Australia. There's over 18,000 of us who have travelled the tens of thousands of miles to get here. 10 of them are my mates. You may have seen them in the last video. And I want to speak to them and show that this really is the world game, and it's fast becoming Australia's game. And we're going to beat Spain. Let's head in. Alright, so this is my crew. There's about 6 of them here at the moment. They've flown tens of thousands of miles just to attend these couple of games, but they wouldn't have it any other way. Boys, introduce yourself.
Obrigado, Brisbane.
Drudo, Sydney.
Golio, Sydney.
Plutao, Brisbane.
Carlimi Moral, Sydney.
Casuarina, Brisbane.
Alright, now Bax, this is our 3rd World Cup together. Everyone's heard my opinion on how football's grown in Oz. Tell me yourself. I mean, what's the scene in Australia for football over the last decade?
Ellie was actually the person who got me into football to begin with. We were young in high school. We must have been 13 or 14 when we first started. I remember when I went to my first game, and things have just monumentally changed since then. It's actually phenomenal, and the turnout for those who saw the game at Porto Alegre was just unreal against Netherlands. I mean, so it's just amazing.
You've been to so many events around the world. I know you have.
Yes.
How does this one compare?
It's incomparable. I think people in Australia finally know that nothing compares to the World Cup, so it's incomparable. I got nothing to compare it to.
How big is the World Cup getting in Australia?
Oh, it's bigger and bigger and bigger. Ever since we qualified for the World Cup in 2006, I still get goosebumps thinking about that moment.
Uruguay.
And I think every Australian will remember where they were at that time when we beat Uruguay in the penalty shootout. And if you talk to Australians, I think since that's happened, it's just gone leaps and bounds, and with the A-League forming as well, it's just gotten bigger and bigger, and you know, we've started to do better in the World Cups as well. Can't ask for much more.
I've grown up, dreamed of coming to a World Cup, and this was the best opportunity in Brazil. I used to sit around and watch it. USA 94 with my brother, and this was of course before the days of mighty Australia in the World Cup. Well, before my time they were, and I could only support Italy, and that's all I knew. And now I've got Australia to cheer for, and Italy as a backup. Some of my earliest memories were waking up at 3, 4 in the morning and with my brother, and we'd watch them together. But now we don't have to wake up 3, 4 in the morning.
Nothing will beat the World Cup. Been a lot of sporting events around the world, a lot of EPL, La Liga games in Germany. Nothing compares. The atmosphere going into the stadium, everyone's having a good time.
At the moment, 20 minutes in, we are still holding them. This is one of the best attacking lines in the world, and Fernando Torres, so I'm pretty proud of him. actually still from hospitality. When we've got back, the section that me and my mate started has turned. Look at this, look at this. It has turned into a whole section of standing shouting Aussies. It's absolutely nuts. My seat's gone. All the guys sitting down have gone, and it's our last half for 4 years. This is the new Australia, realizing that football's not just about sitting and clapping. You get up, you sing for the region that you come from. So basically we just got a Brazilian song wrapped in with a little Australian terminology. Obrigado, Brasil! Obrigado, Brasil! Obrigado, Brasil! Obrigado, Brasil! Ai! Ai, 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 ai! Oh! Obrigado, Brasil! Obrigado, Brasil! Hear that? Obrigado, Brazil. It's probably the best way to finish off the day. It's probably the most fitting way to describe how I feel. We didn't get a win, we didn't even get a point, but it doesn't really matter because I'm always saying, and it's not a cliche, that it's about more than a game. If you had stood with us as we took over that stadium, you would have seen what I'm talking about. I experienced everything I wanted to. I saw my country play their heart out. I joined 18,000 Aussies singing our name, and I joined the world in the biggest event mankind knows. So, that's the end for the Socceroos, but it's not the end of my journey here in Brazil. We'll still be with the fans, we'll still be in Brazil, we'll still be part of the world's biggest event. If you want to be part of it, this incredible party, you know what you got to do. Follow me on Instagram at @EliMenjum or on Twitter at @EliForCopa90, or most importantly, subscribe to Copa90 where the beautiful game never stops. Obrigado, Brasil! Obrigado, Brasil! Obrigado, Brasil! What have I done?
What? What have you done?
I just put $550 on Spain draw.
What? Ah. Instead of how much?
$5? I'm not even drunk. Baxter, can I cash out? $550 on Spain halftime draw full time for $11,000.
Imagine if you win it though.
No.